receive all glory. Oh, Holy One, be exalted. Oh, we magnify your name. Holy One of the rainbow, your name will never change. Yeah, if you believe. Righteous King, the one who I redeemed. I know He will reign forevermore. Be exalted. What's up, everybody? Listen, you don't want to miss the next Dorinda show because my special guest, Jayla Angelique, this girl is absolutely amazing. All the young people need to be tuned in to this show. Welcome, everybody, to the Dorinda Show. I am so glad you are tuned in to me. Y'all knew that I was going to bring you a great show today, right? Yes, you were quite spiritual. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I am so proud to be a part of TCT. I am so thankful that God has connected us here. Some great things are happening, and I got to keep saying it. Some of y'all are just now seeing some new things happening. And, you know, the Bible says He will do a new thing, and it is happening right here at TCT. I'm excited about our new set. We got some exciting things that are happening. Got to stay glued to TCT, the network that is bringing you all of the new wave things that are happening in our world today, especially as it relates to the kingdom. And this is the way God would want it to be. I'm so grateful to be here. Listen, I want to thank those of you that have been watching because we always try to bring you good gospel music or great artists that are up and coming and doing some wonderful things for the Lord. Before we get into our show, I want to thank our founders, Dr. Garth and Mama Tina Kuntz, who have made it possible for Miss Dorinda to have this platform to be able to share with the world all of the great things that are happening with all of the artists, all of the musicians, all of the evangelists, wherever God has called you to be in the kingdom. And this is what we are going to. I got a great show lined up for you today. If you know someone or have ever been a victim of bullying or discrimination, this show is just for you. And I want you to make sure you text somebody, call somebody, email somebody, let them watch this show. It is going to bless, especially young people, parents, those of you that have children that have been affected by this crazy epidemic of bullying. I want you to make sure that you text them and let them know to watch this show because my special guest is absolutely phenomenal. She's an activist. She's doing some great things. Her name is Jayla Angelique. And you know, the Bible says, train up a child in the way it should go, that when it is old, it will not depart from it. Well, my special guest today, all the way from California, and at the age of 12, Jayla is a singer, author, activist who really has a great campaign going on with bullying and all of these things that are happening. And she promotes unity and positive self-image. The winner of several acclaimed singing competitions, and her song, Kaleidoscope, has garnered fans all across this country. I want you to please put your hands together and help me welcome the one and only Jayla Angelique with Kaleidoscope.
Changing, painted different colors, and every form I take on is wonderfully unique. See, I am a rainbow of sorts, super strong, yeah, I'm a force, and I'm still rising. rising high. I still haven't reached my peak. Some people think I'm amazing, but what do you see when you look at me? What do you see at the end of my kaleidoscope? Sensory overload, colors so beautiful. What do you see at the end of my kaleidoscope? Is it a rainbow hiding a pot of gold? What do you see? What do you see? I've been like a chameleon. Some folks say I'm different, but that's alright with me. There's nothing wrong with being distinct. Sometimes I shine bright as the sun, golden as the chosen one, but I'm still flying high. I won't let anyone clip my wings. Sometimes I think I'm amazing, but what do you see when you look at me? What do you see at the end of my kaleidoscope? Sensory overload, colors so beautiful. What do you see at the end of my kaleidoscope? Is it a rainbow hiding a pot of gold? What do you see? Oh yeah. Just like the leaves I'm changing, painted different colors, and everyone I know is beautifully unique. See, I am a rainbow of sorts, super strong, yeah, I'm a force, and I'm still rising high. There's nothing beyond my reach, nothing beyond my reach. What do you see? Kaleidoscope, sensory overload, colors so beautiful, beautiful. At the end of my kaleidoscope, is it a rainbow? Yeah, pot of gold. What do you see? Kaleidoscope, sensory overload, colors so beautiful. What do you see? Yeah.
That's right. What do you see to my kaleidoscope? I'm so excited. That was my special guest today. And I tell you, doing great things, has such a great gift. And we're going to be talking to her in just a few moments. I was telling you at the beginning of the show, make sure that you text somebody and let them know that you're watching the Dorinda show. And the show, right, this particular show is really kind of dedicated to a lot of the young people who have God at heart and really want God to protect their gifts. And, you know, as we move into the area of ministry, our careers, you know, coming out from one school to another, coming out of high school, going into college, it is important that we know God for ourselves. And this young lady is definitely one that I know that God is doing some awesome things with her. I want to make sure that everybody knows that we're doing something just a little bit different, of course. I mean, every time I see myself on here and to see this wonderful set, I am just in awe, you know, to see the things that are happening at TCT. This is just now happening. It's because of every partner, every person that have contributed to TCT. TCT, and for years this ministry has been integral. Dr. Garth and Mama Tina have given their life to this ministry. Many of you have definitely seeded into it, and I want you to continue to do it because we're able to do these kinds of things, and that is what you see right in front of you. And so those of you that would like to plant that seed, we've been asking just a little bit different this time, and I've been telling everybody I've been planting a $100 seed because I want God to do some awesome things for these that are coming, and not only that, but those that are watching. And so I'm planting a $100 seed. And I'm asking everybody that can, if you can plant the seed of $40 for the next 6 months. $40 for the next 6 months. We try to make it as low as possible where everybody can be included. And you can do that simply by just calling that number, 800-232-9855. Or you can go, we got so many ways of you really being a part of this. You can go to the website, that's www.tct.tv. You can also text to give, which is one of my pet peeves. I love texting to give because it's so easy. You can also mail it in. Those of you that don't have those little gadgets, you can mail it in. If you don't want to be bothered with your cell phone, just mail it in. P.O. Box 1010, Marion, Illinois 62959. And then all of our Canadian viewers, P.O. Box 1220, Fort Erie, Ontario, L2A 5Y2. Please, ma'am, please, sir, thank you so much in advance for what you do to keep Miss Dorinda bringing you all of this great gospel music and all of this inspiration that we are getting here on the Dorinda Show. My special guest is here right now, and I want to definitely bring her back so we can find out what's going on with this. So please help me welcome my special guest, the one and only Jayla Angelique. Hey, sweetie, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
So glad, I'm wonderful. Glad you came on. You look absolutely stunning. Look at you. Oh, blinged out Converse.
Yes.
I gotta let my sister see that. We had on Converse this time. We know we was on an engagement in San Diego. We had on Converse, but we're gonna get our toes blinged out like that. Shoe cam, no. But I am so glad you came.
Thank you.
So now, how old are you?
I'm 12.
You are 12.
Yes.
Wow, amazing. I'm looking at your bio. I'm seeing all of these wonderful things that you're doing. We got to start out. How is it that you were able to have this gift? Where it all started from? And of course, mom and dad.
Well, I would like to say first, it came from heaven.
Thank God.
It came from God.
Yes.
You know, he just really blessed me. I have, as my mom would tell you, I have several gifts. Mm-hmm. You know, she's like, with my tallness, you know, I used to be afraid of it because, you know, I was always the tallest one in my classes and, you know, the tallest one everywhere. And so she would say, no, express your tallness, express your gifts. You know, they would try to shoot me down, you know, when we're singing sing-along songs, and, you know, I would sing how I sing, and, you know, they would tell me not to do what I do what I love. And she's always told me to express my gifts. That's
right. Now, you said something, and I think this is the California accent that she had. She said her tallness. How tall are you?
Like 5'6", maybe like
5'6", really?
5'6", maybe like 5'7.5".
Right, for 12, yeah, that is very tall, very tall. But I mean, and it's really, I mean, because it's so many things that can happen when you can, you know, you go in the area of modeling with all the things that you got going on. Yeah. Now we got to talk about who are some of your musical influences?
Ooh. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Tamla Mann, Fred Hammond, Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner, and yeah.
What a variety! What a variety!
Yes.
And it's really important because we have to be inspired by somebody.
Right.
You know, somebody has to, you know, kind of get us that to get out there and do it. You can do it, girl. You can do it, and that's why you're here. We want to talk about this kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope. Oh Jesus, I gotta go. Tell us what that means, kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope, for me, the very first time I heard the song, I fell in love with it.
Okay.
Because it represents our insides, it represents our beautiful emotions.
Okay.
You know, it represents just our emotions, our feelings, everything, basically.
Really,
Yes.
yeah. When I saw it, I saw you on YouTube, and I saw the actual colors and all of the beautiful array of colors, and then you were singing in and out, and the way they had you going in and out, it was absolutely beautiful. And then I thought about the butterfly, because the butterfly has all these beautiful colors.
Oh, yeah.
And so when I saw you, I said, this is going to be really something, because I was trying to figure out what was kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
And so you schooled me. And you let me know what it really is. It's the beautiful inside of us, and then the beautiful outside of us, which is Christ, who sees that.
Right.
And that's so, so important. We want to talk about this message. Now, do you have a CD out? You got a CD that's coming out, right?
Yes.
You're working on it.
I'm working on another one. Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and Tidal.
Okay.
And Amazon.
Okay.
So I have it everywhere. We're working on getting it on a CD.
Great, 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 because that's one of the main things that is really important, because that's how we connect with our audiences. And of course, I know you're all on the social media sites.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the name that you're under?
I'm under my name, Jayla Angelique, which is spelled Jhala. Angelique is spelled Angelique. I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah.
Good. She's all on the social media sites. And those of you that are watching, please make sure you hit her up right now. Let her know, I'm watching you, Jayla. You know, that's always something good to know that you have. She has a huge following.
Yes.
And so we're really excited about that. I want to talk about your activists. You're definitely a part of what's going on in the community, what's going on in our educational system, and seeing that bullying is kind of being like the #1 epidemic that we're trying to somehow manage, but it's just so out of control.
Right.
Tell us about of course, yours is a campaign that you're actually doing,
Yes.
and it's really moving quite fast.
It is.
Tell us about that.
Well, I have my anti-bullying campaign, the I Am campaign, was started as a result of me being bullied.
Okay.
You know, I was hit, I was called names that were not my name. You know, and just treated really mean. And then I started hearing about some kids who were committing suicide.
Right.
And I told my mom, I said, no, we have to do something about this. And she said, you have to do something about this. Wow. Because she understood that if it came from me and if I tapped into it, you know, it was on a deeper level, you know, and so that's when the I Am campaign was born. And, you know, I have my anti-bullying campaign videos on YouTube. I start off with giving encouraging words, and then I give even more encouraging words through my singing. And, you know, I have my new books, the I Am series.
Really?
So, yeah.
So what is the series? It's just about self-image?
It's about, yes, it is. It's supposed to encourage, uplift, empower youth and people everywhere. You know, to know who they are, to believe in who they are. You know, I am.
Yeah.
You know, I am who I say that I am. I am beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it's like making a statement. You know, it's like making a firm statement to believe in who you are.
Absolutely. I love that about you. I love that. And it's so many young people that are really dealing with low self-esteem, especially when you have, I mean, everybody's not as fortunate as you are to have your parents to be able to lead you down that path. Right. And I think about it a lot of times, me growing up, me and my sisters, that if we didn't have a mom or a dad that was in the church, of course, I'm a PK. Are you a PK? Not a pastor's kids.
Oh, yeah. My mom's a pastor.
Right. So, you know, you have that that mentoring, you have that that scolding that help you to stay on the right path, that you don't you know, sometimes we will kind of veer to the left or whatever, but they have it where you know we're gonna pull you right on back in. And so a lot of parents that are raising their children, they don't have that in their lives.
Right.
And so this campaign is going to really help a lot. I've seen, and like you brought up the statement about suicide.
Right.
Of course, I was a victim of contemplating suicide.
Wow.
And so that thing can be detrimental to you if you're really not in the right place. And I say the right place is making sure that you have a relationship with God, because what happens is that the enemy will try his best to do those three things: kill, steal, and destroy.
Right.
And so the suicide epidemic is going crazy. Just the other day we heard a young man killing himself is 13 years old, you know? So, and I see why that is so important. So they can get you on the, on your website.
Yes.
Yes, and all of the social media sites. And I want to just encourage all the parents that are watching, please make sure that you go on our website so that you can really help, that your children can follow her, that they can be those conduits of making sure that we keep this epidemic as it relates to this bullying, so that we can kind of squash that out. You know, it's so important. Tell us what's next for you.
Well, I want to win EGOTs.
Oh, really?
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, and Stellar. I will be singing at the Taste of Soul once again as the winner.
Okay.
And I will be singing in New York for a NCT Kids event.
Okay.
I will be going to Detroit for I Own a Lot.
Okay.
I'll be singing at her youth convention.
Great.
Yeah.
You got a lot of things going on, girl. Oh my goodness. I'm just so glad that you're here with us, Jayla. And you got to give us another song before you leave, though.
No problem.
Got to get ready to go on this tour. We got to get all we can out of her while she's here. So you've prepared to get this other song for us. And may God bless you on all the success that you got coming. And definitely just keep God first.
Thank you.
And God's going to definitely bless that campaign as God ushers you in that field, okay?
Amen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
That's right. That's my special guest, Jayla Angelique. I got to remember that name, Jayla Angelique. And she's going to come with another song. But I want those of you to really be encouraged to make sure that you plant that seed here at TCT on the Dorinda Show. And of course, we definitely want to tell you thank you before you even do it. Just to text to give, all of those wonderful things. Please make sure you do that, $40 for the next 6 months. So in here for my special guest now, and please make sure y'all hit her up while she is on to let her know when she get back to her phone. Woo, all these people text me. So do that right now. Here's my special guest. She's coming back with Be Yourself.
In the morning I wake up, sitting on the edge of my bed, thinking to myself, what kind of day will this be? I wash my face and look in the mirror and get a funny ache in my belly, 'cause I don't really like what I see. And maybe if my hair was longer and if I was a little shorter, I would be the pretty girl I really wanna be. If they thought that I was cooler, and if they thought that I was cuter, then maybe I wouldn't have so many insecurities. But like my mama say, it don't matter what they think, and it don't matter what they say, 'cause even if you try to change, it's not gonna please them anyway.